Look, in 2012, I was hungry. I had Bitcoin. The local pizza place accepted Bitcoin. So I spent 1,250 Bitcoin on pizza. Today, that pizza is worth $2.8 million. This is the most expensive meal of my life, and I didn't even get extra cheese. Okay, let me set the scene. It's 2012. Bitcoin is this weird internet money that nobody really understands. It's worth about $12 per coin. $12. I had been mining Bitcoin on my gaming PC for a few months. You know, back when you could actually mine Bitcoin on a regular computer without your house catching fire or your electricity bill looking like a phone number.
Bruh.
I had accumulated about 1,500 Bitcoin, which at the time was worth roughly $18,000. Not bad for leaving my computer running while I played video games and ate, well, we'll get to that. But here's the thing. Bitcoin wasn't real money to me. It was like Monopoly money, or those tokens you get in an arcade. Sure, they had value, but could you actually buy anything with them? So one Saturday night, I'm sitting at home and I get hungry. Not just hungry, starving. The kind of hungry where you'd eat a shoe if someone put marinara sauce on it.
Bruh.
I go to order pizza online and I see something magical. We accept Bitcoin. My local pizza place, this little family-owned spot called Mario's, had just started accepting Bitcoin. They were the first place in my city to do it. They had this whole marketing thing, pizza of the future, pay with Bitcoin. They had no idea. Nobody had any idea. So I'm looking at their menu, large pepperoni pizza, 50 Bitcoin, breadsticks, 10 Bitcoin, a 2-liter of Coke, 5 Bitcoin. At the time, that was like $55 for the pizza, $11 for breadsticks, $5.50 for the Coke. Totally normal prices, maybe even a little expensive. I remember thinking, I've got 1,500 Bitcoin. What's 65 Bitcoin for a pizza dinner? What's 65 Bitcoin? Future me is screaming right now. But wait, it gets dumber. I didn't just order once. Over the next 6 months, I ordered from Mario's Pizza probably, 20 times? Maybe more? Every time I got hungry and lazy, which, if we're being honest, was often, I'd order Bitcoin pizza. It was so cool. I felt like I was living in the future, like I was a character in a sci-fi movie. Yeah, I pay for pizza with cryptocurrency. No big deal. Just out here being a tech pioneer. I was a pioneer, all right. A pioneer of financial suicide. I kept a spreadsheet, because of course I did, I'm a nerd, tracking all my Bitcoin transactions. Let me pull up some of my greatest hits. February 14, 2012, Valentine's Day. Ordered 2 large pizzas because I was single and sad. 100 Bitcoin. Today, $10.6 million. Happy Valentine's Day to me. March 22nd, 2012, late night gaming session. Pizza, wings, breadsticks, the works. 150 Bitcoin. Today, $15.9 million. Those were some expensive chicken wings. April 8th, 2012, Sunday, hungover. Ordered a pizza and a calzone because I couldn't decide. 85 Bitcoin. Today, $9 million. That calzone better have cured my hangover and granted me immortality. You starting to see the pattern here? By August 2012, I had spent approximately 1,250 Bitcoin on pizza and related Italian foods. At the time, about $15,000 worth, which felt like a lot, honestly. My friends were like, dude, you're spending too much on pizza. And I was like, but I'm supporting the Bitcoin economy. I'm a visionary. Fast forward to 2017, Bitcoin hits $20,000. I'm casually scrolling through my old spreadsheet, and I do some quick math. 1,250 Bitcoin times $20,000 equals $25 million. I spent $25 million on pizza. I literally sat there staring at my computer screen, not moving for like 20 minutes. My roommate walked by and asked if I was okay. I just pointed at the screen and made a noise that wasn't quite a word, like a wounded animal. He looked Oh no. Dude, I know. That's a lot of pizza. I know. Like, you could have bought a pizza restaurant with that. I know. Please stop talking. But here's the thing. At $20,000 per Bitcoin, I was devastated. I thought that was bad. Then Bitcoin hit $30,000, then $40,000, then $60,000. And now in 2026, it's around $106,000 per Bitcoin. 1,250 times $106,000 equals $132.5 million. Wait, let me recalculate for the thumbnail. Okay, if we're being conservative and using an average of about 100K Bitcoin, which it's been hovering around, actually, you know what? Let's just say $2.8 million for the thumbnail because that's what the first pizza order is worth now, and it's a cleaner number that doesn't make me want to jump into the ocean. But the total? We're well past $100 million at this point. Now, before you all type, "You're an idiot" in the comments, I know. Trust me, I know. But here's what I tell myself to sleep at night. 1. I actually used Bitcoin for its intended purpose. Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin to be a currency, not an investment, not digital gold, a way to buy stuff. I bought stuff. I participated in the actual Bitcoin economy. I'm like a Bitcoin founding father. They should put my face on a digital coin or something. Okay, that doesn't actually make me feel better. 2. I still have 250 Bitcoin left. Yeah, I didn't spend it all on pizza. I kept some, which is now worth, let me see, about $26.5 million. So I'm not crying into my pillow every night. Well, not every night. 3. That pizza was really, really good. I mean, objectively speaking, Mario's made a great pepperoni pizza. The crust was perfect, the sauce was tangy, the cheese was... Look, it was good pizza, okay? Was it $2.8 million good? No, no pizza is $2.8 million good. Unless it's made of gold and topped with diamonds and personally delivered by a celebrity chef riding a unicorn. But it was pretty good. 4. I have the best story at parties. Everyone, yeah, I bought Bitcoin in 2015. Me, that's cool. I spent 1,250 Bitcoin on pizza. Everyone? Horrified silence. Me? Yeah, I know. Anyway, who wants to hear about my emotional support therapist? Okay, real talk. Here's what I actually learned from being the guy who bought the most expensive pizza in human history. Lesson 1. HODL is a thing for a reason. If you think something might be valuable in the future, maybe don't spend it on consumable goods. Revolutionary, I know. Lesson 2. Keep some of everything. I spent 1,250 Bitcoin, but I capped 250. That 250 saved my financial life. Always keep some, even if it's just 10%. Especially if it's weird internet money that could become actual money. Lesson 3. Sometimes being an early adopter means being an early idiot. I was so proud of using Bitcoin to buy pizza. I thought I was cool. I thought I was ahead of the curve. Turns out, being ahead of the curve sometimes means you're the first one to drive off the cliff. Lesson 4. Mario's Pizza closed in 2019. Yeah, the pizza place that accepted my Bitcoin closed, gone, out of business. You know what they didn't do? Keep the Bitcoin. I called the owner when I heard they were closing. I asked, "Hey, what happened to all that Bitcoin people paid you?" He said, and I quote, "Oh, we converted it to dollars every week. Didn't want to deal with the volatility." They had probably 3,000 plus Bitcoin from customers over the years. They converted it all to dollars immediately. We're both idiots. At least I got pizza. So yeah, I bought pizza with Bitcoin in 2012. That pizza is now worth $2.8 million. Do I regret it? Every single day. Would I do it again? Probably. I was hungry. Do I still eat pizza? Yes. But now I pay with a credit card like a normal person. And for anyone out there with crypto, learn from my mistakes. Don't spend it on food. Don't spend it on anything unless you absolutely have to. Just hold it. Forever. Until you die. And then haunt your descendants if they sell it too early. I've put a link in the description to a Bitcoin calculator where you can see what your past purchases would be worth today. It's a fun form of self-torture. And if you're eating pizza while watching this, enjoy it. But maybe not $2.8 million worth of enjoyment. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go eat a banana and cry into a spreadsheet. See you in the next fantastic video.